With us today at Sabonic is Mark Messier. How are you today?
I'm doing tremendous. Any day here at Sabonic is a great day.
Do you remember the first time that you played this course and what that moment was like?
I'll never forget it. I'm always, in awe coming out to this part of the world. I think it's the best golf in the world, and to be able to come to Sabonic and the course itself, the beauty, the water, the amenities, the people. It's nothing better.
So we're out here on water, and you're known for ice hockey. How does your game of hockey correlate to your game of golf?
Well, I think the hand-eye, the easy one is the hand-eye coordination that you're used to. Obviously a stick, puck, hitting it, shooting the puck. The feel that you have with the stick translates, I guess, into some kind of golf. And the movement through a slap shot is kind of similar to the movement through a golf ball. So, although I played hockey left-handed and I play golf right-handed, so I'm a little unconventional in that regard, but I think there is some similarities through the ball and the puck.
In the research that I did, I learned that Doug, your father, was a pro player. So you kind of always grew up around the game.
Yeah, very true. My father was a professional hockey player, school teacher, played semi-pro hockey back when the NHL only had 6 teams. He was playing in a league out west called the Western Hockey League. For the Portland Buckaroos, and loved it out there. I remember as a child growing up in Portland before moving back around. I think I was 7 years old back to Canada. But I learned a lot about the game through a father that had a lot of passion for hockey, loved it, traveled a lot of different places in order to play hockey, and to have that gift of hockey knowledge sitting around the kitchen table for all those years was a real benefit to me when I became a hockey player.
And years later, you ended up like playing like with your cousin and different things. So it's like a whole family tradition with the Messiers.
Well, it's kind of a family tradition in Canada. It seems like everybody likes to play hockey, or most kids do play hockey growing up, boys and girls, which is amazing. And it's what I wanted to do. Everybody I guess like wants to be like their father, and I had that luxury of having a father who played professional hockey, and idolized my father, still do, and being able to follow in his footsteps and become a professional hockey player was amazing.
And I think this event today is, to raise funds so that there can be ice here on Long Island. Because, like you said, in Canada, there's a lot of ice. In Long Island, we have beautiful water out there, but it's not a frozen pond all the time.
Yeah, I think we're so lucky, and when I grew up, to have ice not only indoors but outside as well, and oftentimes go out and just for fun and play on the lakes or the rivers or whatever that were frozen over. So there was no shortage of ice. Obviously, in this area here, there's a lack of ice, lack of access and opportunity. And one of the big mandates in our game, I think, is to diversify the game and get kids and boys and girls um, and create that access and opportunity and open up the game to more kids, more boys, more girls, and celebrate an amazing game that teaches life lessons through the game itself.
It is really all about sports, right? A lot of times people don't realize, but there's a strategy behind who's getting the puck at what moment. And there are a lot of things that you can learn through the game.
Well, there is that for sure. Conforming to a team, being accountable, being responsible, being a good teammate, taking care of each other, all the things that whether you're playing a sport or not, correlate into a good person in life. So I think that's what sports does to our youth. It gives life lessons through any sport that you're playing, and but I think the dedication, the discipline, are some of the things that are good characters and good qualities to learn as a young boy or girl.
A lot of people across the world, they have mementos of games that they've gone to and they put them in their man cave. And some of those things have your name on them, of course. But I want to know what do you keep? What are some of your special memories that you have in your man cave?
Yeah, when I was first started playing pro back in 1979, I didn't have any idea that there was this whole collectible world out there. So I wasn't the guy that was collecting a lot of things over my career. Towards the end, I did, and I do have obviously many great things, but I have some beautiful pictures of Muhammad Ali, who was an idol of mine, and some great iconic athletes that were more than athletes in a way, the way they carry themselves um, and so, my house doesn't have a lot of hockey memorabilia up in it in my man cave. It's more iconic figures, and and not a shrine to me, which my wife and my kids wouldn't be too happy
Yeah,
with.
they're like really, they're like, all right, enough already, right? You're on the road too much and we're done with you. Your skates stink, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it was such a joy. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us today?
No, I really appreciate being out here, and always happy to help the kids. And I think Troy's doing an amazing job with the charity. He's got an incredible group of people out here to support it, and it'll be a nice day when break ground and get a rink up here to help the boys and girls here in this area.
I love that. I'm sure you'll be at that ribbon cutting.
I will be at the ribbon cutting 1,000%.
There you go. We're going to be lacing it up. I don't know. Maybe I'll even try to skate again. Who knows? Stay tuned. We've been living it up right here with Mark Messier.